Good evening, esteemed television watchers. We present the next issue of Nakhchivan News Information Program. Starting from last week, the work to be done in Nakhchivan preparation for the autumn-winter season of 2020-2021 is being determined. For this purpose, a meeting was held in Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic.
On August 12, a meeting was held in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on preparations for the autumn-winter season 2020 and 21 and the forthcoming tasks. At the meeting, the heads of relevant agencies informed about the preparations for the autumn-winter season. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vaisif Talibov, emphasized that relevant work was being done in the Autonomous Republic in the fields of electricity, natural gas, drinking water and heating in preparation for the winter. The chairman also said that the foundation of the TV hydroelectric power station has been laid out. A 5-megawatt solar power plant is planned to be built in Sharo region, and the Nakhchivan gas pipeline will be built to improve natural gas supply. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave relevant instructions and wished success to the participants in the implementation of the tasks.
The People's Army unity in Nakhchivan is built on solid foundations. Residents always support our army, which is the guarantor of our independence and peace, and demonstrate unity. Last week, we witnessed this union again. Entrepreneurs sent tons of fruits and vegetables to the soldiers serving our army. Let's follow our socio-economic news.
The Department of Chamber of Accounts of the Republic of Azerbaijan for Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences held meetings dedicated to the implementation of the tasks set by the third session of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic of the 6th Session and the results of the first half of 2020.
Meeting on preparation for the autumn-winter season 2020-2021 and forthcoming issues were held at the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Nakhchivan International Airport. An online international conference on Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Sustainable Development Success Prospects was organized by the Knowledge Foundation and the Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academic Sciences under the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The international conference was attended by scientists from the Autonomous Republic, our country, as well as broaderly Turkey, speeches on the assessment of Turkish-Nakhchivan socio-economic relations, thoughts on the productive development of economics in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, development of higher education in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, general state of the Nakhchivan economy and research of the trade relation with Turkey were heard at the very conference. The international conference continues today with the section meetings.
In accordance with the order given to the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic at the third session of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic of the 6th Session, a meeting of youth with disabilities was held with social volunteers on the eve of August 12 in a National Youth Day. Total of 15 youths with disabilities in the Autonomous Republic were met on the occasion of the significant day and presented with gifts.
In the connection with the 28th anniversary of the establishment of the Nakhchivan Detached Border Division, the Nakhchivan Holding Group of companies presented holiday gifts to the border guards. About 9 tons of melons were delivered to the warehouses of division. The State of Nakhchivan Auto Service Limited Liability Company handed over 5 tons of the potatoes and 1 ton of onions to the military units in Nakhchivan. Entrepreneurs operating in Sharur and Sederek district also took initiative to send potatoes, onions and watermelons grow in their fields as gifts to the soldiers.
For the first time in the world, the main hereditary features of local grapes were coded and encrypted at the Institute of Bioresources of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences using digital amprolography. Here are the main genetic traits of aboriginal as well as newly created grape varieties, the characteristics of hereditary variability.
The State Service for Real Estate and Land Issues of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held further discussion on the done work to establish an electronic land cadastre information system, and the working principle of the system was visually demonstrated. A group of employees of the service was thanked to their active participation in field geodesy. In order to prevent infectious diseases, a number of viruses disinfection measures were carried out in Nehram settlement of Babek region. Totally 50,000 square meters of roads and sidewalks were disinfected by special vehicles. In the villages of the Autonomous Republic, mobile services are provided for residents to register their property or conduct other real estate operations. The current address of the mobile service was Alakli village of Sharu region.
Advanced training courses were organized for people with disabilities with the participation of employees of Nakhchivan Regional Information Center as well as the Center for Modern Psychology in Baku. Defectologists and psychologists have joined the refresher course launched by the specialists of the Center for Modern Psychology on August 1.
The youth of the Autonomous Republic held a clean-up action on the occasion of August 12 International Youth Day. The clean-up actions were carried out around Khokgölü in Kangarlı region, Ağbulak village in Shahpuruz region, Batabat recreation zone, and Ağoğlan shrine in Sadarak region.
In the tobacco growing center in Kangarlı region, landowners engaged in tobacco growing in the Autonomous Republic were paid for the products grown on their farms. 9 landowners engaged in tobacco growing benefited from this payment. On the occasion of August 12 International Youth Day, an individual intellectual game Khamsa was organized among youth with disabilities. Participants were presented with honorary diplomas and books said to be necessary to read by the organizers.
As part of the students' summer school, online classes were held at the Heydar Aliyev Children and Youth Creativity Center in Nakhchivan and Sharur. Tens of students took part in the classes in the marbling, robotics, architectural design and pottery. Last week was also marked by a number of cultural and sport news. On the occasion of International Youth Day on August 12, competitions were held in various sports and the winners were awarded. The rivals of football clubs which will represent Azerbaijan in Europe are already known. This is culture and sport news.
Online excursions to cultural centers operating in the Autonomous Republic are underway. The next online tour to the Literature Museum was organized and broadcasted live on Nakhchivan television. The draw of the first qualifying round of the 2020-21 season of the Champions League was held in Nyon, Switzerland. Azerbaijani champion Karabakh will face Northern Macedonia's selects in the first round. Gurban Gurbanov's team will play a one match at home. The matches of the first qualifying round will take place on August 18-19. The opponents of our clubs that will represent our country in the UEFA Europa League have been announced. Starting from the first qualifying round, Neftchi will face Skopje of Northern Macedonia, Sumgait will face Gdynia of Northern Macedonia, and Keshla will face Lecce of Albania. According to the draw, our representatives will play at home. The matches related to the pandemic will be held on August 27. An online friendly match was held between the athletes of Share region and Mersin Chess Club. 30 chess players from each team took part in the very match. At the end of the friendly match, the chess players of the brotherly country won the match with the score of 16.5 and 13.5. The next match of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Beach Soccer Championship was held. The first match of Group B on the beach football field around Uznaba Lake ended in the 3-2 victory of Shahinler team. Airpods 3, one of the representatives of Group C, defeated Alinja with 7 unanswered goals. Nakhchivan City Table Tennis Championship was held on the occasion of August 12 in a National Youth Day. According to the current rules of the table tennis, 14 athletes competed in the competition. The winners received diplomas from the organizers.
The Autonomous Republic Shooting Stand Championship was held. 5 teams, each with 2 athletes, competed for the championship. The organizers presented diplomas, cups and gifts to the athletes. A friendly basketball match was held in order to effectively organize the summer vacation of school children. Babek won the match with Nakhchivan with the score of 44-40. The teams were awarded with diplomas and honorary diplomas by the organizers.
The Autonomous Republic Championship on Speleotourism Sports March was held among amateur youths. 10 young athletes competed in the championship organized in the territory of Asabikev Religious Cultural Monument Complex. The winners received diplomas and gifts by the organizers, and other participants received honorary diplomas.
At the end, we will acquaint you with the magnificent views of Nakhchivan. These images belong to Pazmari, one of the largest waterfalls of Azerbaijan. Last weekend, we visited this magnificent natural monument and prepared an interesting video material for you.
Pazmari waterfall stands out among the mysterious natural landscapes of Nakhchivan. It isn't easy to witness the pleasant aura created by the waterfall rising from the top of the high mountains. To do this, you have to cover a long distance.
Getting to Pazmari isn't so easy. Starting an altitude of 3,000 meters, we traveled long and windy roads by the private cars to enjoy this beautiful view of the Saplanchay. I think that it is worth it to this beautiful nature.
After driving as far as we could, we drove a few miles through the mountains. Finally, the scene before us made us forget all our tiredness.
It is not coincidence that Ordubad call it the pearl of Azerbaijan, and Pezmari is the crown of the pearl. You can be sure about it when you come and see and witness with your own eyes. This place is very beautiful.
Pezmari is a charming natural monument created by Gaplanchai, which starts from the height of 3,707 meters from Ayçıngalı Pass of Zengezur mountain range. This river, fed by springs and snow, creates a waterfall at an altitude of 2,161 meters above sea level.
Located in 2,161 meters above sea level, Pezmari waterfall is one of the largest waterfalls in Azerbaijan. The relative height of the waterfall is about 30 meters.
In addition to the large waterfall, there are also several small waterfalls in the Pezmari. These waterfalls bring very charming beautiful to the area. All this increased tourist potential of the Pezmari. Not including residents of the Autonomous Republic, also other people from other regions come to visit here in spring and summer. This was the last information we will present you today. We will meet again with the memorable moments of the week. Goodbye.